Hey guys, today I'm going to be getting into how my ex would not let me leave his house. Yeah, it's a lot that goes into that. So let me show you my wig real quick. Look at this. I thought I ate this shit up. This shit was ugly. My peanut head. So y'all know X from Hell. This is a series from there. So basically, this was just a regular day, morning time. I was at my house, and obviously me and him, we planned to hang out like always. So what I would do every day, I would ride my bike over there because that was just how we'd hang out. We were kids. We didn't have no cars, y'all. So the bikes was all we had, okay? The bike was all I had. I rode over there, and we had spent the day together, whatever. Everything was normal. Everything was fine. Like, literally everything was perfectly fine. Everybody was just chilling. And I remember this day specifically because I know his mom was home, and she was in her room, but she was quiet. But I know she was there. So me and him, we're chilling, just sitting on the bed. We're just talking, and I think he had said something that was just, I don't know, was out of pocket-ish. And I was just like,
this bitch.
he said it anyway. It was just like, it definitely ruined the mood, but it didn't make anything like, too much to the point where I had to sit there and just leave immediately. So as time is going on, we're both chilling, sitting on the bed. I should be telling y'all, but yeah, I got my size, y'all. Don't worry. Cut the ear holes. Don't let that sit there. Y'all, this week is so cute. Like I said, he had said something. We were just chilling. Everything was fine. Next thing you know, he stands up and he walks to the other side of the bed. Now, he was on the left side of the bed and I was on the right side of the bed, closest to his door. So he gets up off the bed and he walks around the bed.
Electric chair.
And at this point, he's still talking to me, but he's not doing anything like, weird. Like he just got up, but he's still talking to me. And at this point, like, he's not saying anything weird or anything, but just acting a little iffy. So he gets up and he's standing above me. Now, at this point in time, I'm no longer sitting up on the bed. I'm laying on my back. So while I'm laying on my back, he comes like a little closer to me. And he immediately like grabs me and sits on top of my chest.
Y'all are going to jail. Period.
Like on top of my chest. I mean like full body ass on my chest, bruh. And I start freaking out. I start kicking. I start flailing. I start like yelling. And remember, like I said, his mother is in the other room. His mother's in the other room. Her car was outside. She was there. Like I said, I'm kicking. I'm hitting him. I'm yelling. Like, but at the same time, I can't breathe. Like, this guy is over 200 pounds, over 6 feet. I cannot breathe. So it's like it's muffled where I can't get enough air. So I'm just hitting him. I'm kicking. I'm trying to scream. It's like it's coming out iffy, but like I'm still, still making noise. Y'all, he starts fucking laughing.
Girl.
He starts laughing his ass off. Like he thinks this is the funniest shit ever. Like he's just laughing at me. And I'm just freaking out. I'm kicking. I'm screaming. I'm doing everything up under the sun that I can possibly do. Because I'm only 100 and something pounds. He's 200 something pounds. Over 6 feet. So it's like, yeah. So he eventually gets off of me or whatever. And I immediately get up and get my shoes because I'm like,
Let's go.
What the fuck? Like, this shit is wild. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck does this? Like, we just goes and sits on somebody's chest, like literally suffocating somebody. Like, this shit was just funny. Like, what? So I get up and I immediately dashed to my shoes. I tried to dash out the door. Now, keep in mind, when he had got off of me, he had stood by the door, like by his bedroom door, and I didn't think like he was doing anything. Like, I just thought he was standing there looking at me. But I immediately ran to my shoes and I put them on. I remember I was wearing Crocs this day, so I just slipped my feet into the Crocs and I was like, what the fuck? I gotta go home. So I start going through, like, about to go out his bedroom door, and he goes out the door too. And
Well, you're nothing but a trashy hoe.
See that he makes a right turn. Now, when you walk into his house, it's straight, and then the first left is his room. And his mom's room is right next to the room, y'all. So I don't understand how this bitch didn't hear nothing. Like, she didn't even have the TV playing or nothing. She was just sitting there in the silence. So I have no idea how this bitch did not hear anything. So I'm going to the door or whatever, and he's at the door, and he will not let me leave. Like, he's standing in front of the door, like, with his arms stretched out, saying, like, no, you're not going home. Like, you're not leaving. And I'm like, what the fuck? But then, in the end, after, like, fighting for a little bit, like, literally having to push and, like, and the thing is, y'all might be thinking, like, oh, why didn't you go around him? The way how their house was set up, their couch was right against the wall, so it made, like, a walkway. So there was no way to, like, go around and, like, yeah. So what I had to basically do was literally keep pushing this guy out of the way and making enough noise to the point where he'll be like, dang, if my mom is asleep, I don't want my mom to come out here. So that's literally how I escaped this man's house. And I feel like if I did not literally push past and try to make a bunch of noise, he would not have let me leave, and I would have been one of those people that be basically kidnapped by their significant other for like days or hours on end, where they take phones and stuff. Like, I could have been that. But yeah, y'all, I escaped. Be safe out there.